What's up everyone and welcome back to Doki Doki Literature Club with me, Wolfie. And we are in the screwed Sayori run. Cause she's not liking me anymore. It's all because I answered that question truthfully. This is why you lie and cheat, everybody. I said I would be honest and I'm sticking with it. Yuri. What am I saying? I'm sorry, I didn't mean to bring that up. Let's move on. Alright. Do you want to share your poem now? Okay. Here. Beach. A moved millions of years in the making, where the womb of Earth chastically meets the surface, under a clear blue sky, an expose of bliss, but beneath gray rolling clouds an endless enigma. The easiest world to get lost in is one where everything can be found. One can only build a sandcastle where the sand is wet, but where the sand is wet the tide comes. Will it gently lick at your foundations until you give in? Or will a sudden wave send you crashing down in the blink of an eye? Either way, the outcome is the same, yet we still build sandcastles. Sandcastles. What's wrong? What happened to my voice and accent there? I stand where the foam wraps up around my ankles, where my toes squish into the sand. The salty air is therapeutic. The breeze is gentle yet powerful. I sink my toes into the ultimate boundary line, tempted by the foamy tendrils. Turn back, I abandon my peace to erode at the shore, drift forward, and I return to Earth forevermore. This is just a bunch of words to me. Too fancy. Also doesn't help that I'm reading it out loud, so I'm not really taking it in. I'm aware that the beach is kind of an inane thing to write about, but I did my best to take a metaphorical approach to it. Yeah, Natsuki already told me about it. She did? She didn't say anything weird, did she? She just wanted us to write about the same topic again. I suppose to better compare the differences in our writing styles or thought processes. Anyway, it was her idea. Knowing her, it's no surprise that she'd want to do something like that. She probably just wants to show off. It's not like I have a particular interest in her writing style. I just went for a request. But, well, I suppose it's not so bad to write about something simple on occasion. It can be refreshing, you know? It's good for me to calm my thoughts once in a while. Yeah, I think I agree. Thanks for sharing. Just check. Yeah, thought so. Alright, Monica. Hi, Wolfie. Have you thought about what you want to submit your poem at the festival? Hey, how about Sayori? Want to talk about her? Well, being in this club is one thing, but performing in front of a bunch of people. I'll have to give it some more thought. Okay, no pressure. But whatever you do, I'm sure it'll turn out great. It would also make me happy to see. Oh my goodness, I'm sorry. It would also make me happy to see. Haha. Anyway, let's take a look at today's poem. Sure. I let Monica take the poem I'm holding in my hand. I like this one. It makes me think of something Sayori would like. Is that so? You and Sayori are really good friends, right? I wouldn't be surprised if you had these sort of things in common. Really? I thought I hit more towards Yuri on that one than Sayori, but okay. We may be good friends, but Sayori and I are actually really different. Well, it may be the case, but maybe there's also some similarities that you wouldn't expect. The way she talks about you. It sounds like the two of you really care about each other's well-being. Even if you show it in different ways, it ends up being more similar than you think. So I think that's kind of the vibe I get when reading your poem. You sure you're not reading into it too much? I could be. Oh gosh, it's not like Yuri. But in any case, Sayori's writing has a kind of gentle feel to it. I can tell that she likes exploring with emotions, like happiness and sadness. Who knew that someone so happy would also enjoy sad things too? Yeah, that's totally unexpected. Well, to each their own. And you shouldn't be afraid to experiment a little bit either. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, alright? Alright. Let's take The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tell tales of a lady who wanders earth. The lady who knows everything. The beautiful lady who found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legend doesn't exist. But when all has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains, the last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky. Until one day the wind ceases to blow, I fall, and I fall, and I fall, and I fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill expressionless, but a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger, the hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything, knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek out only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. What's with these weird poems today? Except for Natsuki's. You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we all had the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seems like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Yeah, I noticed that too. Aha, are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you know that better than anyone. You mean one-dimensional? Aha, yeah, that. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much time into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll tell you to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it me or did you say something strange just now? Yeah, she said wait. Okay, no. Eh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez. Why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Yup. So, what happened? Is Yuri gonna die? In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. Ah, it seems you're right. Sayori always helps lighten the mood a bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyway? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She wasn't feeling too well today and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's alright. Seriously? Of all the times not to go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. Oh no. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, and I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression comes from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the press festival preparations, so... Why is she ignoring me? Let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them in different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? I'm useless. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. That may be the case, but if I can't also be leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at a desk and focuses and starts nodding to herself. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great! You'll be wonderful help. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Wolfie. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I would really be appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Wolfie may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard would it be to make a few decorations anyway? Sounds more like you're making excuses for Wolfie to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Because what do you think? Guys, let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Wolfie to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten a chance to spend any time with me yet, you know? So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said... I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah. Wolfie, you're okay with this, right? In the end, it's up to you. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Shut. Save. This is probably one of those pivotal decisions, like the first one I made, where I told Sayori basically I don't want to hang out with her. Man. The game has good writing when it makes you care about a character you said you didn't care about. Now, here's the thing. If I pick Sayori, it feels like the game's gonna punish me for trying to overcorrect. And it's like, really? You're gonna pick Sayori after you just basically told her you don't want to be with her? And it's gonna be like, Sayori's not gonna like me, and then I'm gonna make the other 3 girls not like me because I didn't hang out with either one of them, and Sayori's still gonna be against me. So, I honestly don't know. I feel like I'm just screwed. Should I stick with Natsuki? Is that... Freak. Because my first instinct is to want to go with Sayori. At least make her not feel like crap anymore. Freak. I don't know. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. You know what? Time to screw everybody. I'll pick Monica. She's like the happy medium. Plus, I think Sayori's with Monica. I think. She's helping Monica. I don't like this stupid choices. I'll go with... I'm gonna regret this. I'm gonna regret this so hard. No, screw it. I'm sticking with Natsuki. Well, baking sounds like it could be a lot of fun. And you guys made it sound like a lot of work, so it could probably use 2 people. Don't worry. Baking is a ton of fun. You'll definitely agree. Just a minute ago you were saying that... That's because... Never mind, okay? Well, anyway. You'll be fine by yourself, right, Yuri? Of course. I'm used to it after all. Of course. Yep. That's good. Even though Yuri is being a bit melodramatic, it's a little hard not to feel bad. Yeah, okay. So that's everything, right? Anything else we need to talk about? See, you can't freaking with this game. You can't double back like that. All decisions are final in this playthrough until like the redo part, in which I fix all the mistakes I made. Remember, everybody, I'm doing this completely blind, so like, if you're like, how could you pick that choice? I don't know what any of this is gonna affect. I'm just doing it, trying to play honestly now. F my life. No, I think that's it. Are you guys excited? Yes. Everything's except the performance is gonna be awesome. I don't think that really counts. What about you, Wolfie? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how this will all turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Yuri? Yuri? She's still sulking. Natsuki starts pouting too. It's not that big a deal or anything. Well, it might Well, it might not be just that. I think that Yuri might be feeling a little unappreciated in general. Having to come up with something for her to do and then nobody offering to help? That doesn't mean... Oh, I see. Am I supposed to play like the mediator in this? Is that my role in this game? Is to like everybody gets a part? Like, you focus on whoever you want to focus on. But when it asks, like, Sayori asks if you want to hang out with her, you say you want to hang out with her so she feels like not left out. And when it comes to this part, you're supposed to pick Yuri because she feels like she's useless. And then later on, I'm supposed to help Monica and then help her out. I'm really screwing the pooch on this one, I feel. But, well, that's fine. Blind playthroughs and all. Ugh. Natsuki glances back and forth between everyone with a worried expression. Look! Natsuki goes over and puts her hands down on Yuri's shoulders. Yuri, you really are the most talented one here. And you're going to help make the event a lot more fun and welcoming. I mean, the cupcakes will probably help a lot too. But you're going to make the atmosphere special. That'll be really important for the way people feel during the performances. So, you need to stop being dumb and give yourself a little more credit. Natsuki releases her hands and turns around to face the other direction. You didn't really mean that, did you? Not really, but Yuri's the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Natsuki's words. Natsuki of all people to be saying such encouraging things, but I begin to understand. Natsuki was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I could tell that she tried to say something that Sayori would say at a time like this. I see. The club falls apart if a member leaves. So, am I supposed to be keeping this club together, or I'm done trying to analyze at this point. I'm sorry for being dumb. I'm gonna do my best, and all of us are gonna make it a really great event. Yeah. I hope to see everyone do their best. But with that, there's nothing more for today, so I guess it's time for us to head out. Okay, but I'm staying here a bit longer. I barely got to do any reading today, so fair enough. There's nothing wrong with that. Everyone packs up their things. I start to follow Monica and Yuri at the door as they chat between each other. Where are you going? Eh? We still need to figure out our plans for this weekend. You literally have gotten home and realized that you didn't even have a way to contact me. Oh, that's true. I have no idea how that slipped my mind. Geez, good thing I stopped you. I'm giving you my number, okay? You better not make it weird or anything. Why would I do that? Natsuki gives me her number. Okay. I'm coming over on Sunday. I'll bring all the ingredients. Wait. You're coming to my house? Well, yeah, wait. What would Sayori think? What's wrong with that? I mean, I just figured that since I'm the one helping, I'll be going to your house. Yeah, right. Like I could ever have a guy over at my house. My dad would kill me. Really? That's kind of strict if you ask me. Yeah, how do you think I feel? I can't do anything when my dad is home. Anyway, I just need to complain for a second. We have each other's numbers now. That's all I needed from you. I guess I'll text you when I'm coming over. Alright, fine by me. Yeah. I'm really gonna show you why I love baking so much. So you better look forward to it. Oh? Didn't you say you were just gonna give me the dirty work? Well, I was just saying that. It's not like I could act like... It's not like I could act like... in front of everyone. That I was looking forward to this. Wait, really? Well, kind of. Just because I never got to bake with someone else before. That's all it is, so... Alright, I get it. Sorry for overreacting. Anyway, I'll be heading out now. See you on Sunday. So we're getting closer to the festival. A festival is probably where the end game happens, I imagine. What's up with my nose? You guys have probably noticed I'm going to come in a lot more nasally because my nose is not working right now. Never mind. I can't believe this. Natsuki is going to be coming over to my house on Sunday? My anxiety shoots through the roof. You know what that probably confirmed too? By picking Natsuki, I bet Sayori's going to come back and be like, wait, you picked her? And she's going to get really mad. Shit. Even though I've gotten pretty used to handling her at this point, there's no telling what might happen when we're outside of school. More than that, she told me she was looking forward to it. Is this a chance I have to make something happen between us? Or is it too early for that? Only time will tell. But until then, I won't be able to take my mind off it. I seriously can't wait. Alright then. No problem today, huh? Alright. I've hard locked myself on the Natsuki path. What could possibly go wrong? I've been getting increasingly anxious about Natsuki's upcoming visit. I keep telling myself there's no reason to be nervous, but it doesn't help much. I wonder if she'll act any different when it's just the two of us. Meanwhile, she's been texting me a lot. We sent each other one after exchanging numbers to double check, but it turned into a conversation. She's almost a different personality on the phone, using tons of emoji and cute language. She also really likes complaining about things, but I kind of saw that one coming. But putting Natsuki aside, I haven't heard anything from Sayori since she left club early the other day. It's not like we text each other all the time or anything, but I've worried about her in the back of my mind. Between what Sayori said and what Monika said, is it really okay for me to put Sayori's feelings aside when she might need me? Time to save. Right here is the turning point where I screwed over Sayori, so I'm gonna keep that one fresh. We'll put this here. I decide to visit Sayori before Natsuki comes over. What happens? What's gonna happen here? What could possibly happen? Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering it myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. The house is quiet. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. I don't know if you guys can hear the heavy breathing on my part, but I think I know what's about to happen. Sorry, strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head up to her bedroom where I finally find her. Sayori? Hi, Wolfie. I sit down in her room. Thank God, I thought she was going to be dead. Thank God it didn't go that way, because I was going to be like, it's one of those games. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It has been a long time. Not much really has changed, has it? Sayori's room is as messy as it always has been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. Hehe. If you could come over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Natsuki today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that? Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monika told me. Is she just trying to screw me over? Is Monika trying to screw me over? It's only natural for her to keep me informed about the festival preparations, right? That's true. Okay, well, that's fair enough. What about you? Aren't you going to be helping Monika today? Of course. I'm helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Natsuki then. Yep. There's much more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing. After you left on Friday, when something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, Wolfie. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is all my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, what? Then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have come here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. What? This is just my punishment, isn't it? I'm getting punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Hehe, excuse me? You've gone really dark all of a sudden. I grab Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Ha 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 ha. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, Wolfie. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What are you talking about, Sayori? Hee. You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, Wolfie? Of course. Let's just put that save right here. Let's just make a little save point right here. Just make a little save right there. And we're gonna make a little save right there before she says what she needs to say. And then we're gonna see it on the next part, everybody. Stay tuned. Ooh.